All right, we turn now to the weather, this fall feel in the air. But Betsy, you said it. I mean, it's not really going to last for long. Sorry, Russ. I know he wants his pumpkin spice.
We're getting a little kiss of fall. And then we get a big old hug of summer that's coming by the end of the week. I think things are definitely going to be kind of in that late summer stage where we get a little taste of one, but we're still very much still in the summer months. Temperatures currently are going to be dropping back into the 60s as we head through the night tonight. So we still have mostly clear skies. We'll probably pull in a few clouds. Through the day today, it's been one of those very interesting days to watch on the satellite. We started with fog, with low-level stratus clouds, and then as soon as we got a little bit of sunshine that poked through there that helped to mix it up, and that fog and stratus all disappeared. We did have a few cumulus clouds coming in off of the lake, but other than those fair weather cumulus, we have had a gorgeous afternoon and evening. There is a frontal boundary off to the north of us, and I thought, you know, I have a couple seconds here. I give you a little idea of what I talk about when I'm talking about fronts. A front is a front of a different air mass, and air masses are basically big old batches of air that have similar atmospheric characteristics. So we're talking specifically temperature and humidity. To the north, you can see where we get these greens in here, okay? You can see where the front lies. The front of the different air mass is where we go from the greens into the yellows, and that is just sitting off to the north of us. Not only is cooler air to our north, but it is considerably drier air the farther north you go. That is another sign that we have a change in air mass that is sitting just to the north of us. Through the day tomorrow, we will begin to import this once the front goes through. So when we talk about fronts, cold fronts are impinging cold air. So it's coming in, and the little barbs here point what direction all of that is going. The warm fronts are the front of the warmer air, typically more humid. And the pips, yes, they're called pips, are an indicative of the direction that that air mass is moving. So they all kind of start to spin together, and they're all moving associated with high pressure and low pressure. And where you have two areas of high pressure coming together, that air begins to rise. You have low pressure. So oftentimes we will end up getting showers with fronts. Not so much the case tomorrow because we don't really have a ton of new moisture to throw into the mix here. Now that I have you thoroughly confused, let me break it down in your full forecast here in your National Designer Hour by Hour. 73 for the day tomorrow, just a few clouds, especially early in the day, but by afternoon, I think we're going to be seeing sunshine. It is going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I know so many people are worried about what's going to be for the weekend. Well, big picture forecast, we go upstairs to the jet stream, which is what is moving all the highs and lows around. And you can see we get some yellows and oranges in here, friends. That means this is nice, warm, summery air. The chilly air off to the north of us, though, is starting to get some signs of some life. And you know what that means. Eventually, we will have some cooler air coming in, but we don't see that yet in your Union Home Mortgage forecast. 73 for tomorrow with that early fog chance leaving us. Just a little chance for the fog. But through the day on Friday and right on into the weekend and next week, there's summertime with highs in the low and mid 80s. Russ?
We will certainly take that. All right, Betsy, thanks.